Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. I'm going through all my tour programs for all the shows and concerts I've seen over the years. And of course I had to see Kinky Boots. Now I do regret this one though because Cyndi Lauper was at the premiere and I was going to go just to catch a glimpse of her. I'd already seen her live on stage and I had a moment with her where there was one number where she sort of came up the aisle and I wasn't that close to the front, but I noticed she was literally coming up the aisle and she came towards me and she held her hand out and I took her hand and I helped her up onto the back of the seat and she stood on the back of my seat and sang up to the balcony. And I was standing there with my hands behind her the whole time, terrified she'd fall and I'd get the blame. And then she finished the song and stepped back down. I took her hand and she went and I didn't even really speak to her or say hello or anything, but I know somewhere out there there's photos of someone who took photos of her singing up to them and I'm standing there behind her. I haven't been able to find one yet. But it was amazing. And the best part was when people were standing up, she said, if you want to stand up and sing, you just stand up and sing and dance and don't let anyone tell you not to. And if they say anything, you just say, Cyndi said you could. And me and these girls were in the row with me standing and the people behind us complaining. We all turned around and said in chorus, Cyndi said we could. It was pretty good. So she was at the premiere and a friend of mine went to the premiere and he got tickets, but the person who was taken didn't show up, so he had a spare ticket and he got to meet her and he got photos with her. And had I gone, I would have bumped into him. He would have asked me. I would have said hell yes, because I think he ended up watching the show alone because no one knew he was there, and I would have met her and got a photo with her. So I really regret not going. But now the show. The show was pretty good. I had seen the actual film, I think, at this point, so I knew the story, and there were a few differences, but well, it's a musical for one. On the stage, but it was pretty good, pretty well done, pretty well staged, quite elaborate, the factory and everything, and you know, it's a celebration of diversity and fierceness and all those great things, so it was a lot of fun. And I met some of the cast afterwards at the stage door. Cyndi. What else do we have? Oh, the little one. Sometimes some of these ones came with little booklets that were free. I think they were like just like promotional ones. So I got that as well. Message from the premiere of Victoria. High kick from stage to screen. Oh, there's Cyndi. Cast. Probably the same text. Oh, I got them to sign this one. Because yeah, some of the cast was at the stage door, which is always great when they do that. Just shows they actually don't think they're better than the audience or anything. They're not sitting up in their dressing rooms feeling elite. I wouldn't mind seeing that one as well, Carole King musical. I wasn't able to see everything. Okay, I need both hands. Every time I let go of the camera, it slowly drifts, and I have to start again. Because it's on a bit of an angle. Okay. Oh, Aladdin! That's right. I was going to see Aladdin. And they wouldn't let me see it for some reason. They were really weird. And I only had one day to go in and see it. I couldn't get a ticket because the staff was being weird for some reason. And I just thought, well, screw you people. Oh, my God. Treat someone like that who's trying to come in and get a ticket. I don't know what their deal was. They were just being really weird. But yeah, I didn't get any merchandise. I should have got one of these little necklaces. They're pretty cute. But yeah, I really just bought the programs. I didn't even buy the soundtracks sometimes. I only bought like Addams Family and Wicked. I should have bought all the soundtracks for all the musicals. You know what, I'm going to go online and get all the musical soundtracks now. I don't know why I didn't do that. But okay, you just stay there. I'll get the camera again so it doesn't move. What all at once. In this corner. Hold me in your heart, soul of a man. Guess are all the names of the songs. Creating Kinky Boots. Some production, sketches, costumes which were quite elaborate. And a whole bunch of people wearing kinky boots and posing. Wish I'd done that. They should have had just a whole bunch of kinky boots for people to wear in like a photo selfie section or something. Well, that's Kinky Boots, and also sort of my story of seeing Cyndi Lauper, because she didn't have a program. So I don't have a program to remember seeing Cyndi Lauper. I do have photos of me standing next to her, but because I was zoomed in to her, far away, when the person said, "Do you want me to take photos?" and I gave her my camera, she didn't know how to zoom out, so she leaned back as far as she could. So you can see me and half of Cyndi Lauper, and then Cyndi Lauper and part of me. So I don't have a great photo, but I do have a couple of photos. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Kinky Boots if you actually saw it on the stage.